your core values change as your grow? Do your core value change as you grow? That goes with Kuan.
Recently, I came across this quote where it says, one of the coolest things about living in the 21st century is look around you. Look at all the technology. We have cameras, we have microphones, we have laptops, and we just kind of, take this for granted. We were just born into this. There's another thing that we also take for granted that we don't really think about, and that's culture. Now technology was developed over the past 2,000 years. 2,000 years ago, somebody invented the wheel. Later, somebody invented the engine. Now we have software. All of these things were accumulated over 2,000 years. You know what else? Culture. Now, cultures change over time. People try out different things. But when it's passed down to the 21st century, we have 2,000 years of human civilization's experience to think about what good values they pass down to us and what bad values are passed down to us. So if you ask me, as I was growing up, I didn't live in a religious home, and so for a long time in my life, I believed that reason was the most important value. Everything can be reasoned. Later, as I grew older, I encountered situations where I just could not understand with my reason alone. And then I looked to history to teach me some lessons. And what I saw was a bunch of people throughout history not knowing what they're doing, destroying their own culture, such as Hitler, Mao Zedong, etc. Destroying their own culture, not valuing values that were passed down to them over the past 2,000 years, and making a disaster in history. Now, as an adult, grown man, really thinking about these things and looking at culture, I realized that there's one thing that I can base my core values on. And for me, that's the Bible. The Bible was passed down from 2,000 years ago, accumulating all kinds of ideas, being debated in every century. People debated, what does this mean in the Bible? Why did God say this? Why did God say that? It survived the challenges of time. And we have this, and we can take it for granted. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And so I base my core values on that, even though in the past it's changed a lot, just like culture does.